9.925, so she bests her teammates and becomes the top scoring Soviet on the bars with one more competitor to go. Yelena Shushanova is next, and it was interesting. When she posted the 10 in the second rotation on vault, as soon as the score came up, most of the Romanian team got up and decided it was time to leave.
Well, the Soviets have come through. They're really turning it on, putting in some fantastic performances, and this is going to be interesting because if she hits her routine, we know that she's one of the best bar workers for the Soviet team. It would be really interesting to see where the judges go from here. She's moving so well. Oh, she's just looking incredible. Marvelous strength. She just needs to stick her dismount. Fantastic routine. It will be really interesting to see what the judges will do with this score.
Even a rare smile from Shushanova as she dismounts. She was the bronze medalist at the '87 World Championships on bars.
And this is nice to see the Soviet team come back so strong. They're really ready for this Olympic Games. And this just proves it. 6 routines. Just incredible. Look at the height on that dismount. And of course the stuck landings, which the Soviets are so known for.
Well, the Soviets are living up to expectations, and in the battle to become the next Olga, Nadia, Mary Lou, we're seeing Yelena Shushanova, Danielle Silovash, and Dagmar Kirsten certainly emerging as the front runners. Shushanova looks very impressive tonight. You know, when you watch them in training, she reminds you of the Den mother. She appears even older than 19, and she takes care of the group. 9.925 for Shushanova on uneven bars. Session was Yelena Shushanova, and she was perfect on the vault.
It was a fantastic vault. Look at the height and the distance she covered off the horse, and not to mention the perfect landing.
And the Romanians looking on in envy of Shushanova's perfect 10 on the vault.
Oh, and she had incredible speed down the runway. There's the half turn onto the horse. And then look at the repulsion off the horse. Great height. There's that nice tight tuck, and then she shoots it up right to the vertical. And there's that perfect landing.
That was the 5th perfect score we've seen in Olympic gymnastics competition. The first on vault. And Yelena Shushanova is second in the overall standings, 0.5 behind Daniela Silovash of Romania. But when we look at the team standings, it's the other way around. The Soviets with a lead of 0.9 over Romania. The German Democratic Republic is third. Compulsories, and the USA is on the floor, and this is Brandy Johnson.
Brandy has made a great impact on American gymnastics. You know, she originally started out in Florida, and I remember her in a few of the competitions down in the States, but she made the move to Bella Caroli's club. She realized that that was an important step to take in order to make the Olympic team.
Brandy, the 5th of 6 American gymnasts on the floor, and they've been doing very well. Their lowest score, 9.65, up to some 9.8s.
And Brandy is an incredible tumbler, and you'll really see that in the optional exercises. She probably tumbles as high as any of the male gymnasts that I've seen. You know, Chris, she looks so relaxed out there, and that's really hard to believe since she wasn't even part of the 1987 World Squad. This is really her first debut in a major international competition. Oh, she's really working well with her music. Nice layout walkout. Oh, a really clean exercise.
A large American contingent on hand cheering on Brandy Johnson, who just a year ago was the national junior champion, a year later in the Olympics.
Take a look at the height that she has on this tumbling. Way up there. Look at that pike, and then shoots it right up to the vertical. Oh, that was really high.
She's quite a story for more reasons than one. She was born with severe kidney problems that kept her in hospital for the first 4 years of her life. They encouraged her to get involved with physical activity, but told her parents not to expect too much. Here she is in the Olympics with a 9.875 on the floor. So the Americans are on a roll, and these girls looking very sharp in contrast with the men who struggled very much in compulsories. And here is the star of the American women, young Phoebe Mills.
Phoebe, of course, the best athlete on the American team. I have watched her rise to the top in American gymnastics. Of course, she was overshadowed by Christy Phillips in the earlier years, but she is looking so sharp in this competition. Beautiful split in the legs. Look at that. She's adding all the extra little head elements, really expressing herself on this exercise. Very flexible as well. Look at that nice split. Very controlled handstand pirouette. Chris, I really believe this is the best shape she's ever been in her entire career.
If you believe in things like this, she won a major competition in the States this year, won in '84 by Mary Lou Retton, won in '76 by Nadia. And her coach, Bella Caroli, coached those other two superstars. Great routine for Phoebe Mills of the United States. Well, she has been listed as the Americans' best chance at a medal here in gymnastics, and there was a look at Bella coming over to congratulate her.
And there's that wonderful flexibility, the split lead, and take a look at the final tumbling run of her compulsory floor. Beautiful split, nice high layout.